Hello, and welcome to this presentation about INSEAD's Executive Coaching. My name is Sai Ram Nilgiri, and I'm a lead coach at INSEAD. Overall, I've been coaching for about 20 years now at INSEAD on its 3 campuses in Singapore, Abu Dhabi, and Fontainebleau. And it is my pleasure to talk to you a little about my experience at INSEAD and who are my colleagues. Across the globe, right from Brazil to Tokyo, we are a group of about 160 coaches, and we are business-oriented coaches with a psychodynamic approach. Now, you may wonder, what is that psychodynamic approach to our leadership development? Much goes in credit to Manfred Ketz de Vries, professor, who's now emeritus at INSEAD, and he was the one who developed the psychodynamic approach into our coaching process. A little bit about the coaches. We are all multilingual, we are cross-culturally sensitive, and we have worked in various industries as well as various countries. So there is an absolute strength that we bring, which maybe most other business schools cannot talk about. Who do we work with? We work with all companies across the globe, be they mid-size to the large enterprises that we have. And what we do is we work at the individual level, because every one of those individuals is a person. And if we get that person right, and the next person, and the next person, they form their teams and inform in future into the organization. Our work is working predominantly with individuals as well as with groups. We work with senior management as well as high potentials at the lower levels of the organization. So what is our purpose in this coaching process? It's really to help organizations to go through a transformation through the individual's development as well as the team, and in the process they actually become proper agents for change. We look at this from a long-term perspective, and it has to be well embedded into the organization so that the leadership aspects that they have go forward into the success of the organization. We use a lot of different creative processes, and one of them, which was designed by Professor Manfred Ketz de Vries, was the idea of portraits. Most of our executives who come on the campus are very left brain strong, and this is a moment when we want them to stretch the muscle on the right side of their brain, use the creative side. And through 7 dimensions, which we call the head, the heart, the stomach, work, leisure, past, and future, they have a chance to interpret it only through images. Now, this is very hard for people who are used to bullet points and tick marks. So this is a very reflective, creative process that we use, and they get different lenses into that through the other participants in the group who will say what they see in the portrait as well. We are able to get them to look below the iceberg, below the surface, to identify the key drivers and maybe some blockers that they could have that is inhibiting them to be at their best. This is the first time they have been taken out of their day-to-day routines and had a moment to go on the balcony. At the end of the day, participants are given a development plan, and we then followed through, if the design of the program permits, where we do sometimes individual calls with them for 1 hour to help them to, as a support mechanism, to get them to continue to practice and appreciate the new behaviors that they want to try out. And then we also do sometimes a 90-minute group call where we bring the groups together again. This leadership journey is not a short one. It goes on for some time, and by the end of this journey, they have really become agents of change. They have seen the transformations they have gone through. They have been able to apply it into their teams, into their departments, into their organizations. And actually, the clients that have been in touch with us have always said that they have seen the transformation happen. The individuals are in a much better place and performing at a much higher level. Please feel free to reach out to INSEAD. We would be more than happy to have a discussion with you.